Hello football fans, welcome back. In this video, we will discuss the Premier League match schedule for Week 3 of the 2024-2025 season and provide some analysis for each match. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and click the bell button so you don't miss our latest updates. Let's start with the match schedule on Saturday, August 31st, 2024. Arsenal vs Brighton and Hove Albion. Kickoff, 12:30 GMT. Arsenal will start the week with a match against Brighton and Hove Albion. Arsenal, who have been impressive this season, will be looking to maintain their momentum at home. Meanwhile, Brighton will be looking to add points and improve their position in the standings. Next, Brentford vs Southampton. Kickoff, 15 o'clock GMT. Brentford will host newly promoted Southampton. Brentford will be looking to take advantage of playing at home to get an important win. On the other hand, Southampton will be looking to bounce back after some poor results at the start of the season. Same time, Everton vs AFC Bournemouth. Kickoff, 15 o'clock GMT. Everton will face AFC Bournemouth at Goodison Park. Everton will rely on the support of their fans to win, while Bournemouth will need to show a solid performance to be able to compete with the big teams. Still at the same time, Ipswich Town vs Fulham. Kickoff, 15 o'clock GMT. Ipswich Town face Fulham in a match that will be very interesting. Ipswich, who are also newly promoted, will face Fulham, who are looking to improve their position in the standings. This is a great opportunity for Ipswich to show their strength in the league. Still at the same time, Leicester City vs Aston Villa. Kickoff, 15 o'clock GMT. Leicester City will meet Aston Villa at the King Power Stadium. Both teams have big ambitions this season, and this match could be an important turning point for them to show their quality of play. Next, still at the same time, Nottingham Forest vs Wolverhampton Wanderers. Kickoff, 15 o'clock GMT. Nottingham Forest will face Wolverhampton Wanderers at the City Ground. Nottingham Forest, who have played well at home, will hope to beat Wolves, who are also ambitious to get a win to improve their position in the table. Next up is West Ham United vs Manchester City. Kickoff, 17:30 GMT. West Ham United will host defending champions Manchester City in a highly anticipated match. Manchester City will be looking to continue their winning ways, while West Ham will try to provide a surprise and take advantage of opportunities in front of their home fans. Next, let's take a look at the schedule for Sunday, September 1st, 2024. Chelsea vs Crystal Palace. Kickoff, 13:30 GMT. Chelsea will face Crystal Palace at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea, the favourites in this match, will be looking to extend their positive run, while Crystal Palace will be looking to steal points from this away game. At the same time, there is Newcastle United vs Tottenham Hotspur. Kickoff, 13:30 GMT. Newcastle United will face Tottenham Hotspur in a match full of potential. Newcastle, who have a strong home form, will face Tottenham Hotspur, who are ambitious to return to winning ways after a few draws. And for the last match, there is a big match, Manchester United vs Liverpool. Kickoff, 16 o'clock GMT. The match between Manchester United and Liverpool is one of the most anticipated this season. This is a big match that is always full of drama and quality. Manchester United will try to beat Liverpool, who are also trying to show their strength as main title contenders. That's the Premier League match schedule for Week 3 of the 2024-2025 season, along with a brief analysis of each match. Which match are you most looking forward to? Write in the comments column below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe so you don't miss our latest videos. Thank you for watching. Next, we move on to the latest Chelsea news. Enjoy! On Wednesday evening, Enzo Maresca spoke to the media ahead of Chelsea's Conference League playoff clash with Servette, and James is still out with an injury. Reece James, who has missed Chelsea's first 3 Premier League games through suspension, is also out of Europe with a hamstring injury. The problem kept him out of last week's game against Servette, and will also miss today's game. According to reports earlier this month, James's hamstring injury was initially thought to be a minor issue. However, it appears the problem is more persistent than first thought. Enzo Maresca expressed hope that James will be fit and ready to play after the international break. Following the international break, Chelsea face Bournemouth on September 14th, however. Once James returns, he will face a tough challenge to reclaim his starting spot. Malo Gusto has impressed in James's absence, and former footballer Jamie O'Hara recently suggested that Gusto should start ahead of James based on his current form. Competition will be fierce as Gusto looks to retain his place in the lineup. As Chelsea resume domestic and European competition, there will be plenty of opportunities for rotation. James needs to prove his fitness and form to get back into the starting 11. That's it for today's update on Reece James. We'll keep an eye on his progress and hope to see him back on the pitch soon. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for the latest Chelsea and football news. The final day of the transfer window leaves the Nigerian striker's future up in the air. Will he join Chelsea, or will he make a surprise move to Al Ahly? Let's take a look. Victor Osimhen has been the subject of much speculation this summer, especially after a potential move to PSG fell through. Napoli initially set a €130 million release clause, which prompted PSG to back down. Now, with just days left in the transfer window, Osimhen's options appear to be Chelsea and Al Ahly. Chelsea have long been linked with Osimhen, but there are concerns over their willingness to meet his financial demands. According to Fabrizio Romano, negotiations with Napoli are not a problem for Chelsea. The real challenge lies in agreeing personal terms with Osimhen. Chelsea's unwillingness to adjust their wage structure could prove to be a major stumbling block. On the other hand, Saudi Arabia's Al Ahly are increasingly aggressive. They have made a formal offer of €70 million, well short of the release clause, but enough to catch Napoli's attention. Al Ahly's latest proposal includes a release clause addressing one of Osimhen's key demands. Despite Al Ahly's offer being very tempting, Osimhen would reportedly prefer to remain in Europe, ideally with Chelsea. However, he is now reportedly open to a move to Saudi Arabia if the Chelsea option does not materialize. With Al Ahly's representatives heading to Italy to finalize their offer and Osimhen's interest in a move growing, the next few days will be crucial. Will Chelsea step up their efforts and match the terms to secure Osimhen? Or will Al Ahly succeed in convincing the striker to move to the Middle East? Let us know in the comments below. Where do you think Osimhen will end up? Referee announced for Chelsea versus Crystal Palace match. The referee announced is Jard Gillett, a 37-year-old Australian referee. Gillett is not an unfamiliar name to Premier League fans. This season, he has officiated several important matches, including Arsenal's 2-0 win over Wolverhampton on the opening day of the league and the Community Shield between Manchester United and Manchester City, which was won by City on penalties. For Chelsea fans, Gillett is a name that might remind us of last season's epic match against Manchester United. In that match, Chelsea won a dramatic 4-3 victory thanks to goals scored by Cole Palmer in the 100th and 101st minutes. During his career as a referee, Gillett has officiated 7 Chelsea matches and only lost once. Chelsea's record under his control is quite solid. For the Chelsea vs Crystal Palace match this time, Gillett will be assisted by Darren Cann and Steve Meredith as assistant referees, while Peter Banks will serve as the 4th official. Michael Oliver will be the VAR for this match. What do you think? Will the referee's decision this time affect the final result of the match?